Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Can you tell me if you can hear the music and my voice and everything is working well, please, before we start? Yes, we are still working on the steel set. We are going to finish the claymore if we can. I'm going to put up the music a bit. Well, there is no music right now. How about now? Can you hear the music? Gonna put it up a bit. And now I put the volume a bit up of the music. Is it going well with my voice? Yeah, my microphone is a bit low because I have a kind of really bad microphone, so... Okay, we are going to start then. So, from what we had done the last time, we had the guard as well. So, well, I removed the other side so I can tweak this part a little bit. I also have to put the open subdivision on this one. I was able to fix Maya, so now we can go ahead and do the UVs. I'm going to put all of this in a single mesh, so we can do it in Maya without any problems. So I'm going to export it now. Into meshes, weapon steel set, and here as OBJ. And now we are going to go to Maya to make the UVs. If you don't know, this is the weapon we are creating. I was able to enter Oblivion and take some pictures of the weapon. I'm going to open the reference. Here it is. Here is the steel claymore, which we will be doing in this stream. So yeah, let's jump into Maya. If you have any questions, please ask in any of the YouTube or the Twitch streams. Okay, so now we are going to import the weapon in Maya. I have to browse like all the time into the Skyblivion folders. Here it is. I'm going to put a better material because this one is too white, so I can't see it very well. Alright, so I've also noticed we are missing here a little thingy. If you see in this reference, this part here, we are missing it. So we are also going to do it here, for example. For a start, I wanted to separate this piece from the entire model, so that way I can edit this part, because on the other stream Kyle told me that this twist part should be like more wide in this area and more thin here. So in Maya here there is a really good tool that we are going to use for this. So I'm going to separate the weapon in pieces. So now we can select this one. The pivot is too far. I'm going to press Control 1 so I can only see this part. I'm going to center the pivot and put it in the center of the scene. So now we have this. I'm going to remove the outliner here if I can. Yeah, I can. And I'm going to apply lattice if I can find it, because it's been so much. Here it is. Okay, so this usually takes me a while to get it right. We want a single division, or I think with one. Maybe if I put 1, 1, 1, it works as I want. Oh, okay. I guess it's just that. Yeah, this is what I wanted. So now if I select the lattice points here and I scale them, as you see, we get this effect that Kyle was talking about, that it is more wide in this area and more thin in this other area. So more or less, let's check this picture. Here you can see it is more wide in here and more thin here. I think this is more or less what we want. So now we go back to object mode. I show the rest of the weapon and I can move it here. I'm going to place the pivot back here so I can rotate it. There we go. Oh, actually, I think it didn't. Oh, yeah, it won't apply if I don't delete the history. So delete by type history. So now we don't have to worry about the lattice. I'm 20 years old. How did you learn making models? Well, I've been modding video games since I was 9 or something like that, so since then, just making things. We have to make the angle of this part here more or less right. I'm not too happy with how wide is here. I think it should be more wide, but anyway. Okay, more or less, I like it. Yeah, it looks a lot more twisted, but I think it is going to give it a good look. So now let's make the spheres here that we had. We had them done, but I removed them as well. So like the other time, we're going to do them the same way. I'm not sure if it was like this. No, it was 1. Okay. If I'm stopping a bit while I'm modeling and everything, it's because I'm trying to read the chat while I'm doing it. How about realistic weapons, armors, and realistic fighting styles? We are going for the Oblivion style, because basically this is Oblivion in the Skyrim engine. But we are trying to actually make realistic armors and weapons and such. I'm trying to make my weapons as realistic as possible. And I actually watch those YouTubers a lot because I really like them. Why use Maya instead of Autodesk Inventor or SolidWorks? I use Maya and 3ds Max for both modeling and the UVs. I use them because, well, it is what I know and what Skyrim needs. This is not quite like a sphere if we see it here. So we are going to fix that right now. Okay, I think we're going to put another loop here to reinforce this part a little bit. Yeah. The base of the guard needs to be wider. I'm not sure what to say. It is more or less like around the blade, but maybe if I make it a bit wider, it looks better. Let's check. I don't think it's going to do much difference, to be honest. And anyways, when I tried in Skyrim, I can easily edit it if it's needed. Mario, I was going to do that, but sometimes it's useful and sometimes it's not really useful. Let's check. Yeah, that works well. Okay, so now we're going to make this part in here. I'm also going to save. Actually, there is no need to. I was thinking I could put it together again in one single mesh and keep working like that. And I was going to say that I could save it with separate meshes, but I can do that easily if needed. So, okay, so we are going to make another cube. This part is also really easy to make. Can this thing open? Oh. I had kind of finished the model, but not really, because there was some feedback given, and I like feedback, so I took it, and I'm trying to make it better. But it's not going to take too much. It's just put this thing over here and make a symmetry of this part, and then we will be doing the UVs and then the texture, and we'll put it into Skyrim. Okay, so I'm going to combine these two and put the pivot once again in the middle of the scene, more or less that way. So now I can mirror it, and I have the weapon done. I'm going to put it together again, combining it, and here we have our weapon. Okay, so now we are going to make the UVs. This is not an too easy part, but it's still not too hard. Now, I'm modeling in Maya. Yes, this is really live. I worked on this before, but I'm trying to finish it now. Siva, yes, there is kind of a budget in terms of polygon count for a weapon. I try to not make a weapon more than like 5k polygons or something like that. Yes, I'm Spanish. Okay, so we are going to open the UV editor, and here you see a mess. It's really messy. I'm going to, well, I don't really need to work right now on this part, because I will be working on the entire area of the UV editor, and then I'll put it together in the right square, which is 1 on 1. So I'm going to select the blade, and I'm going to go to UVs and make a planar from the green axis as a bounding box. So this way we have a really tiny blade here, but as soon as we unfold it, it will look like it has to look. But first we are going to make some cuts here around the blades, around the blades. We can like have the upper part and the bottom here. So now, as you see, we have two parts of the blade, which is from from above and from the bottom. Now we are going to make this little part, which is going to be a little tricky, but not that much. Let's first start with oh, okay. Let's start with this part here. And we are going to make a planar from from the blue axis. So now we have it here. Right now I'm not going to unfold anything. I tend to unfold it at the end. Yes, I make my textures for the models as well. Actually, I could have taken these ones as well. And from the other side too. I think these ones, yeah, we have them selected. And we are going to make a planar on the x-axis, the red ones. We have two cells, as you see, and when we unfold them, we are going to sew them together. So we have this, we have the selected parts together and unfolded. And now I'm going to take the rest, which is this part of here, and I'm going to make a planar from above. So UV planar, and I'm going to make a cut here. So now we also have two parts, and we have this part of the UV done. We are going to come to this, the last. This one we can make automatic, and now we are going to sew them together. Can you do the same thing in Cinema 4D? I think some people use it for mods for Skyrim, but I'm not really sure, to be honest. I've never ever used that program. I'm going to delete these faces because as they are not going to be seen in the game, we're not going to need them. For this one, we are going to make a planar for this part. And for the rest, we are going to make a cylinder projection like that. Yes, I'm working on the steel claymore. Okay, so now we're going to make this part. It is not too tricky, but you have to select the parts really good. You are going to select the top and make a planar from above again, and we are going to do the same for the bottom. There it is. And for the rest, we are going to make another cylinder projection like this. And now we just have this this part. For this part, I tend to do the same. I make yeah, it's here. I make 2 planars from here. Oh, not that one. It has to come from the blue axis, like that. This music is from the Elder Scrolls Online, North of Riften. Blender is really useful. I started learning with Blender, and the other day I found myself using it again, so it's really good. Don't think that for it being free it's bad. Many people use it for modding Skyrim, so it is really useful. I think I selected something that I didn't need to select. Let's see. I'm not sure what it is. What this is. Oh yes, I know. Okay, no problem. We are going to move this. These parts are the twists. See? Are you creating a game? No, I'm making a mod for Skyrim called Skyblivion. Yes, it is a steel claymore. Okay, so this is going to be another cylinder, but we have to project it in the good way, because see, right now it is a mess. So we are going to rotate it a bit, 90 degrees. Now we are trying to align it a bit like that. There are parts that are not going to go well, so I'll have to fix them manually, like this one. Okay, so one twist is done. Now we have to go with the other one, and as well a cylinder makes this job. 90 degrees, and we're going to try to fix this again, and there we go. And as you see here, we have another problem up here, which is the same we had down there. So now we are going to fix this. As we have all the UVs and the rest, we are going to separate. Well, I think we'll first unfold everything. So I'm going to select by UVs and select this tool and just see, now everything is unfolded. When do you think this project is going to be finished? We are not sure yet. We can't really give a date, but we are trying to aim for end of next year, maybe. We are not sure. I'm going to put this together there, so we don't have much problems, and same for this part. I have to cut this. And same for this other part. and crop it. Oh, I didn't. Give me a moment. I'm not sure why it didn't cut. It is not cutting. Why is it not cutting? Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. I'm stupid. I was trying to sew the wrong edge. Yeah, Abramora. End of next year. Now we are going to cut. Well, to fix this a bit. Let's move the blade and check how I can do this. It's not a hard part, but you have to be careful with how you do it. I'm trying to see. Okay, so that's this edge. Alright. I'm going to cut this and move it. So this part we have here is these polygons, and we have to put this ring of polygons together. I could have done this in a more easy way, but I'm not sure why I didn't do it like this. And like this. Oh, yes. No, that one shouldn't go there. So I should cut this one. I know this is really boring. The UVs are always the boring part and the confusing part. It is really confusing. Yes, I prefer Maya rather than 3ds Max for UVs. But I'm trying to learn how to make them in 3ds Max, so I don't have to like move from program to program all the time. So this part over here is the same than the other, so we cut these edges over here and we select this shell, which is the one down here, and once again we are going to sew the rings of the polygons here. Like before, we have this problem here. But it's easy to solve. And there we have it. Okay, so now we are going to make once again an unfold for these little parts over there. And we have the UVs. I have to put them in the space here that we are going to use for the texture, but I'll do that over in 3ds Max because it has. I'm not sure if Maya has that tool, but it has a tool that rescales the UVs the right way. Yes, as this project is non-profit, it should be okay to use a certain version in the project. Okay, so we have a small problem, and it is that I separated these two, the twists on the ball thingies on the sides before I made the open subdivision. Actually, I think this one had the open subdivision, but anyway, the open subdivision modifier. So I'm going to make it now and combine the mesh again. So now, okay. Now I am going to reduce the polygon count, because if you see we have a lot of polygons, and this is not okay for a weapon for Skyrim. So the way I do this, it has so many polygons, it's crazy. The way I do this is to use this tool Maya has, which is reduce. For me it has worked really well so far. I'm going to save before, just in case it crashes, because I know Maya and it always does this. So I'm going to look closely to the twist and start bringing this up. If you see, the polygon count is going down. Actually, first I'm going to export this, export selection, and we are going to export it as the high poly mesh. Yeah, ultra high poly twist. My native language is Spanish. So yeah, we're going to reduce the poly count like this. So you see, from 27k it has gone down to 10k. It is not easy to select these parts. So even a bit more. See, now we start getting very few polygons instead. And if it can remove the rings over here, like it is doing right now, much better, because we don't need too many. Let's see how is it going. Yeah, there we go. I like it. So now we have 5k. But we are going to remove even more polygons from these little balls that we don't need. And we are going to reduce again a lot. We don't need that much. Yeah, even that way. Okay. Here, the same happens. Do you see that this? There is a lot of rings over there. We don't need them. So we reduce the poly count. I know this is a very dirty way to reduce the polys. But I honestly like it. Like, it works really well. Even if it is dirty, it works really, really well. We are going to do the same here. Because there are so many rings that we don't need, like in here. Not there. Okay, we are going to remove this one by hand. Yeah, it removed one over here. We need this one. I don't think we're going to be able to do this with that tool, so with the hand we remove them. You see, now it's more clean. I'm not exactly aiming to 4k polygons, but I'm aiming to more or less good poly count. I've never played Oblivion. Should I play the original or play this mod for the first time? Well, you could play the original because it's like there is not really going to be much difference in the story, but you should probably play the original. We're going to remove these ones as well. This sword is the steel claymore. So you see now we have the steel claymore with a really nice poly count. So now I'm going to save this, export selection, and I'm going to export it as the low poly. And I'm going to come back over to 3ds Max, remove this one, and import the one we had, which is over here. There is something here. What is it doing? Okay, there's no problem. We are going to try to fix it. We are going to merge the vertex just in case. Okay. Now we are going to apply and wrap. Something has happened here. Let's check. What is going on? There is something going on. Give me a moment. It's doing something weird. Okay, now it's fixed. Yes, Don Gato, I'm Spanish. Okay, now we are going to put it in the red UV space. Actually, not yet, because cities, like, I'm going to show you. See, because blade is too big. We are losing a lot of UV space that we could use for a better resolution on the texture. So if we divide the parts of the blade in 3 or something like that, the texture, like each part of the UV space of the model will occupy more space in the texture, so we will have even more detail. So we are going to do that right now. We are going to break the blade in 3 parts. And now we can select everything, rescale. Something has happened here. Okay, I did it wrong. It's like the typical, you know, you're coming from program to program, and you think you're selecting 2 things. You see, it happened again. I didn't have to press Shift to select 2 things at the same time. I have to press Control, but I pressed Shift because in my eye it is that way. So I did it wrong. But now it's fine. It's fine. It's fixed. Okay, so here we have our UVs, and now we are going to export this, and we are ready to make our texture. Okay, so I'm going to texture this with Substance Painter, as it takes quite a bit to do some things that have to be done. You can ask questions, because I'll be more in the chat, as it probably will take 1 minute or 2. So ask questions if you want to. Where did you learn all this? It was trial and error, really. I just tried a lot to make weapons for Skyrim, and I actually made a mod for Skyrim, which was Kind's Breath weapon pack, which added like, I don't remember the number, but it added so many weapons to a Skyrim Special Edition, and it was there where I learned even better. I'm Spanish, and if I like living here, well, it could be better. There isn't too much of video games over here, so it's really hard to find a job on what I'm good at, so yeah. Yes, I have my own YouTube channel, but it is all in Spanish. I teach Spanish people to make mods for Skyrim. I studied video game design. This is a nice question. How does Skyrim handle stacked UVs? UVs sharing the same space, such as overlapped pieces that are mirrored. Fine. It handles it well. I haven't seen any problems with it. To be honest, what I studied, it was like really a mix. It was animation, programming, 3D modeling, but it wasn't really even like the actual technologies we use today, which is Substance Painter and such. Literally, we were making textures with Photoshop, which is a really old technique to make textures. Mithra, I have actually been thinking to make tutorials for English speakers to mod Skyrim, but we will see. I had really bad memories with C#. We use it in Unity, which is what we learned there where I studied, and well, it didn't go well for me. I'm just a 3D artist. I can't program really well. Okay, yeah, maybe I could. I have to see and think well, because I haven't been uploading things to my YouTube, so yeah. This program is Substance Painter. We are currently baking the textures. We are putting the mesh information of the high poly into the low poly. So like you see, we had a very low poly mesh for the Claymore. And now we have put the detail of the high poly into the low poly. So now you see the twist. It is quite well detailed. Let me put it in even more. There are some problems here we'll have to fix. I'm not sure what could have caused this. But this one looks well, so it shouldn't be too hard to fix. So yeah, now we are going to make the texture. Have you ever tried 3D code? I was going to, but I didn't in the end. I found Substance Painter. Yes, we do have a hard time articulating the R. So for this, I had done smart material, so I could do it even faster, the textures I mean. So now I just come, I grab this smart material that I made for Skyblivion, I drop it here in the layers, I let it load, and as you see here we have Skyblivion steel, which is the steel for the Skyblivion set. And we have different materials. We have the blade, we have the garden, the pommel, and the wood. As far as I remember, the claymore was as well wood. So we will just mask the parts we need. So for the blade, for example, we select by polygon and we simply select the blade, and you see we have a nice blade. For the guard and the pommel, it's exactly the same. See, as you see, there is a detail here. It is because I made this smart material from the sword. I think it was the sword which had this detail. Yeah. So the detail I put here, it's on the smart material as well, so we have to remove this thing. See? In any ways, there is also let me find the picture because I closed it. It is over here. There is another detail here. I'm not exactly sure how I will make this. But let's focus on the rest. As you see, these parts, the rings here, are metal as well, so we include them in the guard and the pommel. So we select now by polygon instead of by element, and we simply select and just play with the masks a little bit. Like this. So now we just have to put this ring as well. Oh, this is my materials were all ready already. So yeah, we don't really need to put much detail if we don't want to. Hey, Maze. Yeah, Substance Painter is really awesome. So now I have changed. I'll show you later when we go into Skyrim. I've made a lot of changes to the textures of the other weapons, and one of them was changing the wood texture, and that I've done today because we noticed that this wood walnut looks much better than the other wood I was using. Like, I'm going to show you the difference, because it is really different and I really like this one. So you have this this option, okay? And then you have this other option. I have to rotate them a little bit. Give me a moment. This is not an option yet. And this was the other option. So here you can see there is really a really visible seam. We are going to see it in 4K, because here you'll see it even better. See this little seam? My computer is getting really slow right now because it's 4K. It is not really an easy part, but I had it prepared for the Skyblivion stream, for this stream, and at first, when I made the first weapon, which was the one-handed axe, it was really hard to make it. But now it's just like almost on one click. Walnut looks tons better, you see? The other weapons had this one, and I didn't like it in the end. So I decided to go with the walnut one because it simply looks better, and this seam, you are going to see it now when it loads. This seam simply disappears, and I don't have to worry about it to fix it. No, this is not Blender. This is Substance Painter. See, like the seam is barely visible, and it looks much better. So now we're going to go over the details. So the details. We have this part here that we have to detail, and I'm not exactly sure how to make this. We also have to put some detail here. We are going to see in a moment how to make it. We could like overlap a few of these. Let me find the alpha. This alpha over here, we could overlap it a bit, as it's kind of similar. Like, it doesn't appear good. Anyway, it's more or less similar. But actually, we can try to extract the. Let me make a test. We can try to extract the Oblivion textures. I'm not sure where I have the unpacker. Give me a second. Okay, here it is. Give me a moment, I lost the chat. Okay. So I have the unpacker here. I have to. I'm going to put in the. Okay. We are going to try to extract the textures. It might be too thin, the handguard, but that's not really a problem. We can. I can't really. Damn it. Let's see. It should be by weapons, I suppose. Give me a second, guys. Like, if we manage to get this texture, we'll be able to simply just take it with Photoshop. It should be somewhere called textures. Oh, I have the NIF here, so let's check. Original, steel. It should be in Claymore. If it opens, yeah, it opens. Let's check which is the path. Okay, I think this is not the correct path. We're going to extract everything. I hope I have a space here. It should be extracting. Or did it extract already? Oh, it did already. That's fast. Weapons. Okay, so here we have the weapons. It's really this. It should be on it, I suppose, because that's really fast. or it simply is not really extracting them. Yeah, I could bring the screenshot into Photoshop, but I'm not sure how well I'll do with that. Oh, it is extracting. Okay, we just have to let it finish. How many of the weapons have been completed so far? Of the steel set, this is the last one. Are you the only one working on 3D models, like weapons? I mean, I'm not the only one. I'm just one of the many 3D artists in the mod, so. Let's check how it's doing. It's on it. Okay. Steel Claymore. Here it is. Now let's hope it doesn't need a weird plugin. I think there is someone else working on weapons. Yes, it is a Celtic note, but it is a kind of strange one. Okay, let's check. Okay, it seems so. Oh, this is not the one. This is not the one. It's this one. Okay. So here we have it. Okay. So this is the texture from Oblivion, and I just have to repeat this. So let's make not the alpha. I want to make another layer, and now by hand I'm going to have to repeat this because it's how it's going to look better. I'm not sure if maybe if I select certain parts. Let's check. It can help, but it's not going to work really nicely. Let's just try first before I start making it. Just to get the shape, maybe. Are the unique weapons going to look unique? Yes. We are trying to make our best. It is not an easy task to work on a weapon and read a chat. It really is not. I thought it was going to be more easy, but damn. This is not going to work. I'm just going to paint it over. Someone asks here, do you have a weapon that is your favorite that you have made? Yes, my favorite is the dagger, actually. I'm going to paint it red better so I see what I'm painting. Have I heard of the High Elves? Yes, I have. Yeah, I also love this kind of symbols. I really like them. There was a weapon I made not too long ago. It was actually one of my tutorials. If there is anyone watching from my YouTube channel, they will remember the last, I think it was the last weapon tutorial I uploaded. It had some similar shapes on the details. Well, yes, I could just Google it, but I suppose this is more unique, isn't it? And more handmade. I mean, it's a little detail, it's not going to make a lot of difference. But still, I am someone who loves details a lot. We will see later. I'll try to put some scratches maybe on the weapon. We will see. I'm trying to think how I'm going to make them. That part. Let me show you. This like these small dots here. I have some ideas, but I'm not too sure yet. If this doesn't look too good, I'll repeat it. Probably off stream, because it tends to be something tedious. I'm working with a graphic tablet. With the mouse this would be even worse. Yeah, I might try an alpha noise with the height map in Substance. Or if that doesn't work, I know there is I think it is an iron material which looks similar. So maybe I could use its height data to put it on the steel there. after I coloring it, there's someone better it for me. No, this is just some small detail that I'm going to put unless I find any other weapons or things that use this same icon. I don't think I'll have anyone better it for me. I could just do it myself, but I don't have Illustrator in this computer. I had it because we also studied it in my university, but then I formatted the computer and I uninstalled all that I didn't use it anymore. I'm painting it in red because if I'm going to show you. If I painted it in black, you see the color mixes with the outline it has, so I don't really see well what is going on either. So on red, it is like a color that it lets me know what I'm doing. And if I used it on white, it would happen the same with what I'm trying to paint on, because this is like more or less a grayscale or something. Okay, we're almost done here. No, I tend to format my computer when my hard drive gets too full of things, because I don't really want to clean it. Okay, so here we have it. We have to put more red in these parts over here. I just like to format my computer because it feels like it gets really clean suddenly. So it's quite nice. Yeah, I use CC Cleaner, but it sometimes doesn't clean as much. I'm working on a symbol that the Claymore has. So now I'm going to put it on black, and this is the result. I'm going to copy it. Well, if I copy it, it's going to so here we have it. It's not for a metal band, it's the alpha for this part in here. Let's test something, because I always have this wrong. I think it is like this, how it should go. So I have to invert it like that. I'm going to save it. it's still saving, I think. Here it is. I'm going to duplicate this layer. So we try to make this like on some kind of height, if you know what I mean. But okay. I didn't want to click on that. So now, if we paint on this, see, now it's like it goes like up. So that's what we are going to do now. We are going to project this. But I actually think, oh yes, it works well. Now let's check. I'm not going to put it the wrong direction. Okay, so that's that detail. So yes, I'm seeing that this part here has some height detail. So let's see how I go on about that. I'm going to test with a few materials here. There are some here that might work really well for this. I don't remember which one. Maybe it was this one. Now it's going to paint it with all of stuff. This could work, I suppose, if I just put the normal data. Oh yes, it's the wrong direction. Okay, no problem. Don't freak out. I can fix that. I'm going to put the detail first. Let's see. Okay, it's this one. The thing is, I'm trying to see. Okay. It's kind of weird. I suppose it is the perspective of this image, because if you see, it looks like if it was more wide than high. So yes, let's see. Is it this one? Yes. Another black mask and projection. And yes, this is the right direction. The program I'm using is Substance Painter. Yeah, the thing is extruded horizontally. I'm not exactly sure because what is the texture is this one. So I suppose, yeah, exactly, Jordan. I suppose this weapon in Oblivion, it doesn't really the UVs must be wrong, so I'm going to try something. This is really bad, and don't kill me for this, but oh, that's not what I wanted to do. We're going to try to stretch it a little bit. Oh god, this is so bad. But we have to try if we want to make it a bit more accurate. Yeah, exactly. They must have stretched the UVs. Actually, I'm not sure this is going to make it good. Give me a second. Substance Painter sometimes has problems with this. Yeah, I read both if I'm able. Yeah, I'm trying to make it as good as I can. If I can make it better, I try to. But well, as this is Substance Painter, I can always fix things. So I need to picture again. Okay. That's better, but yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so now this part here. I'm going to put it only in this area. I'm going to make it a bit more down. More like that. And I'm going to duplicate this and maybe put some color on it. I know this is wrong. I'm just trying to get the color in here. So like this, and I'm going to make another folder. I need the picture again. I'm sorry if I'm going to go a bit quiet now. This is just detailing, and it's not too easy. This doesn't have roundness, so yeah, it might have been better when it was not stretched. I'm gonna try to see how the team likes this and what is their opinion on about the stretching this or not, and then we will decide what to do with it. Okay, so Actually, I'm going to... The problem that Substance Painter has, which I hope they fix it soon, is that the symmetry, you can only put symmetry in one axis. It seems you can put symmetry in two, or at least not from what I know. And I hate that. I hate that a lot. Give me a moment. Okay. Alex Rue, yes. We could do some scratches on the blade, but we will see. It is not going to be easy without the symmetry. I need to use the tablet again. I'll go back with that part later. Once again, I'm sorry if I'm too quiet, but this is not easy to do. How did you get Substance Painter? Well, I paid for it. I used the trial and I really liked it. So I bought it in the end. Jordan, yes, you can change the symmetry axis up here, but you can't put two. Like, right now I'm painting on the top and on the bottom, so I don't have to repeat both. But I will like that I can put another axis here, so I could just make this part and I would have everything. There are some plugins for Substance Painter, yes. Okay, so I'm more or less like this, but maybe I could give some more detailing. I'm going to try something. I'm not sure if this is going to go well, but I'm going to try it. I might just remove it, okay? Okay, let's check. We do this for free. It is a mod. We are not looking to get paid. This is the song I hear every day in ESO. And, well, when you hear it, even when you are even when you are fighting an enemy in Cyrodiil, it is not too nice. I don't like this. I think I'm going to just do it outside like it's in here, so let's try that. I'll go back with the to delete the parts that like in here it just went to. I'm not sure. We will see. I'm going to try to clean these parts of it. More or less better. I think we have to make some adjustments on the color, like in this one, maybe a bit more dark, something around that. On where is the detail? I lost the detail. Oh, here it is. Maybe a bit. This kind of looks better. Let's see if giving this a bit of hate. I'm not sure if I can. Oh, that's not good. Thomas, you ask how are custom models even imported to a creation kit thing? You are going to see this as soon as we are done with the texture. Thanks, chat. That's me. I'm doing my best. Okay. I like the detail we have added here. So I think it's going to look good in these parts here as well. The thing is, again, the symmetry, it's not amazing. Okay, let's see. How do I do this? By polygon, it's not going to look right. So okay, I'm not sure if... Oh, alright. This is not going to be too bad. I have an idea. Victor, I'm not too sure. I don't remember how many polygons stones on our hat. We are going to go back with this later. That's not good. That's not good either. That's better. Okay. I'm not sure where I can give it. Where I can give this some hate, but I'll fix that as well. And it has to be a bit more dark. And I think I have to give it some roughness, metalness. That's not right. I have to make this much better. Like that. I want to give it some hate. Let's see what I can do with another fill layer. Oh, this is not going to do much. See, it also takes these parts over here. That's not good. The thing is that this doesn't let me. Oh, give me a second. Maybe I can fix it with levels on hate. See, moving this a bit. It does fix it. I just need to make it down. The problem is here. Here, guys, do you see it? Like, it goes up or it goes down? Because like this it should go down, but depending on how you look, it will look up or down. Maybe like this looks a bit more down. Chat, that's me. I could, but that means I will have to tweak it in Photoshop a lot. Mint over animator. Yes, I'm trying to make the dark, these are dark areas, to look more close to the original, like this. I think these parts I'll have to fix them at some point and talk to the team about the part of this stretching. This sword, Shadow Raven, it is the Steel Claymore. Some guy, that's the thing. The other day I was testing with someone. He was there at my computer and we were looking at the same model, and I was seeing the hate data, like that it was going into the model, but the person was seeing it that it was looking like out from the model, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I think we have the texture, at least the base. We're going to save. I'm not going to do too much on it. I'll work on it depending on the feedback from the team. And depending on what we decide or not, I will change it to it somehow. I'm glad that you guys like it. So now we're going to actually I'm going to show you with a nice render how it looks before we export it. So this is how it looks. Yeah, it's the optical illusion, hate data. I'm going to save the renders because I tend to save them from here to show them to the team. Here you can see a few renders of the other weapons. See, now you see that like the height it's going up, but it is actually going down. It's so weird. Okay, so now we're going to export the textures. I tend to put it on a dilatation of 3 pixels, so we don't have any weird things. Actually, I'm going to rename this Claymore. And I'll save it in textures, weapons, toolset, Claymore. And in 2K. Later, I'm not sure if the team will want the textures in 4K, but I'm trying to save all the projects I do. So if we need the 4K versions, we have them there. This sword is 200. So now in Photoshop we're going to save the textures good for Skyrim. The person who was trying to see how you take a weapon that you have done yourself into Skyrim, this is the moment to be focused. What I do is take the roughness, the normal map, and the base color into Photoshop. Here what I do is take the base color and I adjust the luminosity a little bit, like down, not too much, and I save it. I'm going to my still folder and I save it as DDS. I'm going to put the name as it is the diffuse, I put a D. And I save it in this format. This is really important. I'm not exactly sure how the difference works, but on some DDS formats it doesn't work quite right, at least the normal map and such. Now I go to the roughness, and here I invert the texture, so the whites transform into black and the black into white to make the specular. And here I go to the adjustments again, and in contrast and brightness, I put the brightness down and the contrast up, like this, and I press OK. And then I repeat this process, but not that much, just a little bit, like this, so it the blade doesn't shine too much. Now I select everything and I copy it into the normal. In the channels I make an alpha channel, because in Skyrim it works this way. You have the normal map and the diffuse map. The diffuse is going to give the color data for the mesh, and the normal is going to give the normal data. But the normal in the alpha channel has the specular data, which says how reflective it is. So I paste what I made with the roughness here into the alpha channel, and now I have the normal ready to be exported as well. This is a little bit complex. Here, this is very important. I have the program in Spanish, so yeah. You have to check alpha channel, so it exports the alpha channel. Ambient occlusion, you could export the ambient occlusion from Substance Painter and multiply it on the diffuse. Like you paste it above and you multiply it. Benny, it's not that I'm allowed or not to tell the mechanics. I just simply don't know. That is not my area. And now we're going to do the environmental. In here I tend to tweak the levels a little bit, just. The levels and the curves. This is just Photoshop work, really. Like, I'm going to show you the textures of the dagger, for example. So you see more or less how I made them. The ones that were in the other stream, you saw how the dagger was. So you will see how their textures are. See, in here we have the normal, and here we have the specular. I've changed this recently. This is the environmental, so we have to more or less make this look a little bit similar. So we actually have to make it a bit more dark, like that. They have different maps. I will have to fix this as well. And this one, we save it as well. Yeah, mint over animator. It's hard to understand. It took me so long to get an actual nice workflow from Substance Painter to Skyrim, but it really looks good. So now we have the textures, and we are ready to export our sword as NIF format. So now we're going to try to make the sword be more or less on the same scale. And well, as you know, this is the steel greatsword from Skyrim. Our character grabs the greatsword around here and around here. So we need to like make the hands fit. It's how I called it. You have to make the hands fit in the hilt more or less good, if not perfect. And when you have that, you delete the greatsword, and now you are left with your weapon. So now, what happens? You have to duplicate the sword. We are going to make the blood effects now. So we duplicate it, and we select by element, and we remove everything that is not the blade. So now we are left with a blade. And with this, what we do is go to the UV editor. There's actually something here I missed. I should delete this as well. So here, what we do in the UV editor, we have to sew these guys together again. I'm going to do it in Maya because it's faster for me. So I'm going to export it. I'm going to export it in the desktop. We want to sew them together because if right now we import it into Skyrim, we'll have seams on the blade, on the blood effects. So here, this is not going to be easy. Wait, is this not working? I don't understand. Anyway, we can do it like this. Planar from above, and we could, and we unwrap it again. Unfold it, not unwrap. And now we have our blood effect. I can remove this and import the new one with the good UVs. The polycount of the original. Give me a second and I'll tell you. Here it is, it's 2K. Yeah, I do see YouTube chat as well, but it's going like there is some kind of war in it. So I'm probably missing the good questions. This is not the one I wanted to open. Okay, so now we rescale them and just place them here. Here what you can do is just sometimes you put it in diagonal so it has more resolution, but it's not really something you really need to do. This is just the blood effect. Oh, damn it. There we go. And now I'm going to put a patch modifier, and I'm going to put it on 2 centimeters. This way, when we hit an enemy with our sword, this mesh is going to like appear and make the blood effect. You will see it in a moment when we test the blade. So now we are ready to export it in for Skyrim. So we export, and I'm going to export it in the desktop by memory. Like this it works. We are not going to use the file here that we are going to export. So this is the one which is here. And you will say there is nothing here. Yeah, there is nothing here because there is no material that was exported. We are going to go to our Skyrim assets and look for the where it is steel greatsword. So now we have these 2 files here, these 2 NIF files. And we are going to put the Nitri shape data into this one. So I'm going to expand this And I'm going to copy the Claymore low nitro shape data. I know it from 3ds Max because it tells me here that the Claymore low was the one which has the entire mesh, not only the blade, which is the blue effect. So I just do Control C, but you can right click, block, copy branch, and I paste it here with Control V, but you can also go block, paste branch. I think it was block, paste branch. And here what you do is you see they move in the translation, they move their meshes a bit, and I don't like this because I make it as accurate as possible. But let's see how it works. Here in data we are going to put the number that appears here. So here it says 21, so instead of 18 we are going to put 21. And see, the Claymore appears here, and it appears here because this translation data that is giving us. So we have to put 0, 0, and 0, and it will appear right in the middle again. Now we remove the old nitro shape data, and we do the same with the blur effect. The difference is for this one we have to do it twice because there is 2 edge blur effects. So I paste it twice, and here I make sure that the translation is all on 0, so I paste it in the right place, like that. So now I do the same. Instead of 8 I put 21, and instead of 14 I put 22, and I delete these nitro shapes. So now we have the weapon ready to be imported into Skyrim because we have the NIF. We are going to put the texture now. I'm going to open an old, well, not really old, but the steel dagger. Something has happened here. Oh god. Okay, the dagger textures are messed up. I hope the other weapons are alright. Yeah, well, this one is alright. I'm going to copy the lighting shader property into the steel greatsword, deleting the other one. So now, yeah, you see like this is not right. We have to put the texture sets. Yeah, this is really strange and hard to understand at first, and you get really lost. But when you practice it and you understand how it works, you understand better. I'm sorry if you got lost. So I press on the flower thingy and I select the texture, which goes where, like, the first one is the diffuse map, which is this one. The next one is the normal, which is this one. And this one is a cube map, which we are going to leave there. And this other one is the last one. So here we have our Claymore. We are going to save it now as Steel Claymore. I'm going to save it twice. And yeah, we are now ready to put it into the creation kit. So I'm going to close things because things will crash, I know it. And I have to open Steam, and I have to go to the creation kit. Here it is. Dark Soul. We try, like each developer tries to save their things in two places just in case. Like what Kay is saying, we try to have backups. I'm from Spain. Now we are letting the creation kit load. It takes so much. Victor, I'm not sure what exactly will be needed to run it. God, this takes so long. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now what we do in here is first we search for the original entries here, which is steel, Gratford, and here I changed the name of it. For now I'm going for this kind of names until we have to merge it. Climb more. And now I click edit, and here we see the steel great sword. And here I'm going to select my steel claymore, and here it is. Click OK, and I want to create a new form, and I do the same here. Here in the first person model object, I select the claymore entry I just made, and here I select the other NA file, which is this one. Click OK. I want to create a new form, and I save, and that's all in Creation Kit. It always ends up like not responding. So now we are going to go into Skyrim. I'm going to pause the music here and open Steam again, and we are going to test our claymore. My computer specs, I have 16 of RAM. Give me a moment, I'm going to check. Okay. I think I have i5, I think, of processor. On my graphic card, I never remember which one is it. It will tell you here. It is not something like amazing. My problem right now is the processor. Oh, come on, Joe, you're doing it again. Yeah, there you have the graphic card I have. I do remember we saved. We had that save game with all the I think it was this one. Okay, so here we have the weapons. The dagger, for some reason, it has a problem. I have to fix it. I don't know what happened to it. And it seems I didn't fix the short sword. But anyway, let's take everything and I'll show you the things I've done. Let's also add the... Let's first test our claymore, okay? So here we have it. It looks really tiny here, but let's... Whoops, I think something's wrong. I'm taking it by the blade. We'll have to fix this. But to look it in the engine. It looks quite nice. Look at that little detail. Let's try to fix this really fast. We're going to save. This that just happened isn't really hard to fix. Yeah, I know it's fine. I know it's fine, but it's not too good for Skyrim. It's not hard to fix, as I say. It's just a trick of numbers. Great sword. We just copied this one here. See, we just have to move this a bit. Maybe 12. Actually 13. Damn it. And now we save and it should be alright. I know, right? I also wish I could half sword. Which maps Creation Engine takes for materials? You use the base color, the diffuse or the albedo, how you call it, for the color. Then you use the normal map and the specular, which you put as an alpha of the normal map. Okay, now it should be alright. Damn it. I think we have to add it again. Wait, I hope I didn't save it in the wrong... Oh no. Okay. I did something really bad. It's okay. I'll fix it. Yeah, I saved the wrong... Come on. Here it is. Okay, so we have to repeat the Oh, it's actually inside. Okay, it's fine. We don't have to repeat anything. I'm just not myself today, I suppose. No, don't worry, the work has not been deleted. Okay, so here we have the claymore. Now it's fine. Let's check the detail. Oops. It does look quite nice, doesn't it? Oh, that's me removing the ENB. This is in first person. And with the ENB. Let's see what it does with the blood effect. Oh. Okay, we have a problem with the blood effect. See, the problem here is that the blade of the blood effect, we have to rotate it. So it looks right. Let's do it. See, it's shut up, Steam. It's rotated here, so we have to put 0 and 0, and now this should be all right. Monochromatic. Yes, I was actually thinking about that too. Now that I see it in game, in first person, the twists are a bit thin. Let's check now. Yeah, now it looks more or less right. But again, we have a problem. But I'll fix that in another moment. The push is not... The push modifier that we put is not working really well. See, it's like it did it into the mesh instead of out the mesh. Did we take the other weapons? Yes. I want to show you the... Give me a moment, because as I have 2 screens, 2 monitors, when I make zoom in the game, I accidentally scroll up the chat. Now it's black screen, I know it. It's trying to get into Skyrim again. I'll definitely try to work more on the claymore and see what I can do. I'm going to show you the other weapons and what I've done with them. This is the one-handed axe. One thing, I've not tried the things I made today, so it might not work as I expected, and it actually may not work as well as the last time. I'm trying to fix the blood seams that we had the last time. This one does look fine though. So yeah, in this weapon the blood seams have been fixed, or I've tried to, and I've also changed the wood on the axe to the walnut one. If you remember, in Substance Painter there were two different wood. I hope you are listening to me right. You should. So yeah, then we have the battle axe. I changed the metal in general. I changed it a lot because it was very strange, and I made it like more smooth, so to say. As well, I changed the wood and fixed a little thing that we had here. We had like a small square, and I've also fixed the blood effect on this one. Mukhalid, yes, the metals are going to look the same, and that's what I've been working on the past weeks, trying to make the metals look the same, look all the same steel. Let's check the blood effect on this one. What we checked the other time is that I could just check the blood effect from bodies, so I might just do that. See, the blood effect is quite nice in this one. There are no more seams. We had seams over here, which were really bad. Mithra, you ask, what is next after the steel set for you? I don't know. Maybe the fine steel? I'm not very sure yet. And the bow, I didn't change anything from the bow. It is still working nicely. There are some problems in the string, but it's working nice. Then we have yeah, the claymore, which we have just seen and made in the stream. Then we have the dagger, which has some problems. I'm not sure what I did here. The longsword. Oh yes, from the longsword. Remember, it was very long. Now it's not that long anymore, and it's better. I also fixed. Let's spawn something. Oh, alright. I have the game in Spanish. So we have, oh, the guards are coming. Well, we have, we fixed the blood effect, which looks quite nice. It had, the longsword was broken in 3 parts for the blood effect. It had a seam over here and over here. Now it's looking much better. I'm also working on the scabbards, so you'll see this soon enough. Then we have the mace. Oh, and I crashed. It's not a stream if it doesn't crash. Go ahead, Mukhalid. I know, right? Rollins, I suppose I kill everything. It doesn't take too long to load again. So we were with the maze. Yeah, the maze, it changed the wood as well. It is still looking the same. I quite like this one. Didn't change too much. Oh, again. Ah, oh right, all right. I can't show the mall because that is what is giving me the crashes. I also changed it. I fixed. Do you remember the hand clipped on the maze? On the mall? The right hand clipped on the mall. I tried to fix that this morning. I didn't finish it, so yeah, Mace, you heard your name. Yes, Iceland. It can be because different things. So yeah, I can't really show you the mall, but I can show you the short sword. Yeah, there we go. Of this one, I think I didn't change anything, to be honest, because it seems I didn't finish the wood. I was also changing the wood on this one, and I think this one didn't have any problems. I also have to add the scabbard to this one, but yeah, that was it. We've imported the claymore into Skyrim and we have made it all in stream. I'll be here for a few minutes. If you have any questions or anything, I'll be here answering, and then we will stop the stream. Rodface asks, would it be possible to make the spikes in the maze a bit bigger? Yes, it would be possible, but we decided in the team that they were going to be like this, and we like it how it looked. Mithra, I'm working on Skyblivion and Vision Skyrim, and if I wasn't working on Skyblivion, I probably will join Skywind, because I really like these two projects and the organization and everything. Everything is so friendly, and I really like it. Yes, now it's in game. Normal steel sword. Well, this is the short sword. I'm not sure if this is the one you meant. If not, it's the long sword. It's this one. Without EMB. Thomas, Skyrim works strange on about specularity maps and such. You have a few different. Ooh, what's happening here? Oh my god, what's this? I don't know what's happening. You have different maps. The specular, the environmental map, and the environmental mask. You have to tweak both the specular and the environmental mask to more or less get it get the right reflectivity value for the weapons and for each thing that you are doing. I don't know which ENB I'm using, to be honest. I just downloaded it and I don't know. I'm sorry. I've been doing these 3D models and modding in general, modding since like 11 or 10 years ago, I'm not sure. I've done all the steel set for now for Skyblivion, and I started with the mod like 3-4 months ago. I'm not exactly sure when. I'm not sure how to increase the field of view, so if you tell me, I will show you. The cube map that I'm using, it is, let me tell you, it is Nisivich from Humus Cube Maps. I'm not sure if I pronounced his name right. Sure, Mukhalid, I'm going to try in a moment when Skyrim opens. Won't the steel weapons become obsolete if the high quality weapons are in game like Daedric? Honestly, I don't. When I play the game, I don't use Daedric weapons. I like to use normal weapons like steel and such. Okay, this is the sword. It looks really tiny with this field of view. Jundars, I think it was Billy Raw who uploaded it in Nexus. You could check. But if you put Skyrim Humus Cube Maps, you'll be able to find it. This is how it looks with well, it's not like this is really dark, but that's better. Yeah, we are showcasing the weapons and the changes I've done with them. Exactly, yo. The short sword is a long sword for Bosmer. Yeah, it does make the, the weapons really tiny. If there are no other questions, I'll close the stream. So if you have any other questions, please ask. Do you need a Skyrim DLC to run it? I'm honestly not sure. I know you need Shivering Isles from Oblivion and maybe Knights of the Nine. The in the description it should say. Seth, I think it won't. Yes, this is the claymore. And like the detail is really tiny. That's why I didn't want to make it like really big or anything on about the resolution. Rovlins, I don't know about the 3D department. because it's the one I work on. We are always looking for 3D artists. Of the other ones, I'm not very sure. But we are really looking for, we generally look for people, so you can just send a volunteer form and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Mint over any matter. There are 2 people, I think, from the team that make streams like they have some kind of schedule, but generally people do them when they want. Okay, Mukhalid, I'll check it out later. I know, Mace. I know. We should get him to voice the guards. We will be doing most, if not all, the weapons of the mod, like of Oblivion for the mod, trying to make them new and nicely done. Will you add the ugly Oblivion people, or will you try to make them different? They will look like the Skyrim ones. Oh, damn it. The blood effect looks really bad right now. We actually should get in touch with that guy, Mason and Fun Slider, and try to see if they want to do something. Grey Fox, yes, it is the reason why we are saying that the mod will require Oblivion. Anyway, I think we are going to close the stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned as well, because I tried to make it as well so you could learn a bit of how the workflow is and how we, the 3D artists, on about weapons, import or models and make them for Skyrim. I can't stay a few more hours because I should have my dinner. Yes, we Spanish people have dinner at really weird hours, but I have not eaten, so I should go. So thank you very much for coming to the stream and being here, and also giving your feedback and your really nice words about the mod. We really appreciate it. It's really nice to make streams with you guys and like be here talking to each other. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you in another one that I make, or that you are around here for the other people. So thank you very much, and see you soon.